Most people think financial independence is about money. It's not. It's about waking up one morning and realizing that no phone call, no crisis, no bad month can push you into survival mode anymore. Nothing dramatic happens that day. No one congratulates you. The world looks exactly the same, but inside you understand one thing very clearly. You have options now. And once you experience that feeling, your relationships with money changes forever. I'm Ravi Gabis and welcome back to the Gabis Show, where we unlock the secrets of real wealth in the United States every single day. Today we are continuing our conversation about financial goals, and I want to talk about a very important milestone: financial independence. But first, let me share a personal story. I clearly remember the day I reached financial independence. Nothing special happened that day, no celebration, no fireworks, but I remember the feeling, that moment when you think, oh, this is game changing. We had entered the next level. We were no longer in the same league. My first real step toward financial independence came from real estate. At that time, I owned an apartment and I decided to transform it into a commercial property. The goal was simple: to create monthly cash flow. Commercial real estate, especially street retail, usually generates more income than residential property. Initially, I was expecting around $700 or $800 per month. My monthly expenses were about $1,500. My wife and I were living together, and we had one baby back then. This was back in Russia, where life was much cheaper. That income would already bring me closer to financial independence. But something unexpected happened while I was doing the renovations. Rents in that area increased 3 times. By the time the property was ready to be rented out, the rent was already $2,500 per month. Can you imagine that? When I rented it out, I received 3 payments immediately: a deposit, the first month, and the last month. I also gave a small discount during the renovation period, but I still received payment for that month. In total, I received $7,000 immediately. At that moment, my financial independence number was only $1,500 per month, and from that point on, I was receiving $2,500 every single month. That changed everything. Before that, my business was seasonal. I was wholesaling construction materials. Every winter we struggled financially. There were months when we barely had enough money to pay salaries and cover expenses. Every winter I wanted to quit, and I lived like that for 12 years. But having this stable passive income made those difficult periods much easier to go through. That's how it works. Financial independence is the first truly serious milestone. It's absolutely game changing. It pushes you into the next level. A very small league of people, very few people in the world ever reach this stage. Now let's define clearly. Financial independence means you have enough passive income to cover your current living expenses. We're not talking about luxury, not about fancy cars or expensive trips, just the way you live today. If your passive income covers those expenses, you're financially independent. Very simple. This income can come from rental properties, bonds, dividend-producing assets, private lending, or any reliable cash flow generating investments. Let's use a simple example. Let's say your family needs $10,000 per month to live comfortably. For some people, that sounds like a lot. For others, it's absolutely normal. Multiply that number by 120. That gives you $1.2 million. Why? Because if you invest $1.2 million at 12% annual return, it generates $10,000 per month, and your principal remains untouched. You're living off the cash flow. Now here's the reality. There are only about 0.6% of millionaires in the world. That means most people will never reach this level. But not everyone needs $10,000 per month. Maybe you only need $3,000. In that case, your goal is $360,000. That makes financial independence much more achievable. And when you reach this level, something interesting happens. You realize you don't have to work anymore. You can breathe. You have options. And what's funny is most people continue working anyway, but now they work by choice, not by necessity. You see the difference? This is where life really starts to improve. You can upgrade your lifestyle. You can reinvest your income. You can move toward the next level, financial freedom. That's when you reach the amount of money you actually want to spend every month, not just want what you need. And we'll talk about this tomorrow. Bye. See you tomorrow.